which have also led to road blockages. In the most recent developments, like road blockages have happened. They've also had like not physical but lots of verbal confrontation, right, with district administration. People are like almost physical. It's getting very volatile. That's why me and Ibo's suggestion is that we really need to, Ibo has been suggesting that we need to like contact the Delhi, authorities. That's why we are here today. And other surprising things that are happening, which I personally did not expect, is like suspension of Gaoburas. So we know that the Gram Sabha mechanism is applicable in Arunachal as well, right? That's how we also give our consent to projects. The whole Gram Sabha resolutions take place, and then the Gram Sarpanch, and all the village authorities authorize the projects, right? Like be it anything linear or national. But then in this case, there is no clarity whether it's really of importance what's happening in China. And on the other hand, they have put like thousands of troops, militarized us. They are suspending, the district administration, Siang, DC sir has suspended just recently one of our Gaoburas of the affected area, where the pre-feasibility report, which means the survey for the dam, the pre-feasibility report is supposed to happen. So they are forcefully like conducting it. They have stationed like hundreds of state and central troops in the drilling site where drilling is supposed to happen. So also that is when one of major protests happened, where physical confrontation happened, where there was a bridge, road blockages happened. So what I'm trying to say is we do not want to escalate more than this. We don't want like unnecessary confrontation with government authorities, because we are not like against the government, fundamentally speaking, right? Like we are not against the government, but even basic thing as like you have to basically consult us. That is right. That's the procedure of any clearance, right? Which is completely violated. Like I said, point number first, Gaoburas are being supported. Second, paramilitary has been deployed in all 3 districts of Siang, right? Where all like I'm from the Adi tribe, where the major Adi tribe resides, and we are the the indigenous inhabitants of the Siang region. There are also Idumishmis and then Kambas and other minorities, including government officials of India and business holders, right? Like we don't just have business holders from Arunachal. There are many from Punjab, Bihar, or etc. New Delhi, right? Like so. So what I'm trying to say is the total number of, as per the census 2011, total number of affected population would cross 1.5 lakhs people, which includes at least a lakh of the local indigenous population. And I'm not including the data that is let's say non-locals who are residing there or business holders, right? I'm not including their data, but as per 2011 census, the whole district comprises of approximately 1.5 lakhs people, right? And that is the number of people who's going to be displaced. So that's why even Bosiram Siram, who is our state Congress president, had just met our leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi sir, and then submitted their memorandum, which was, if you have read about it, they are highlighting this whole thing, right, of the seismology, the seismicity of the seismic nature of the project, right? Because Arunachal, we are in the eco-sensitive, really fragile seismic fight zone. So anything that we are not against development projects, but I think I personally support more integrated projects, more like smart grid, decentralized grids, which these are more sustainable concepts that government had initiated back then, right? Like for example, like 500 kilowatt, hydels are running. Those are more than enough to supply electricity, right? And we already have existing 2088 megawatt Dibang multipurpose dam. We have the 405 coming dam. We have 2000 megawatt Subansiri dam, which are all currently commissioned or operational, which are producing more than enough electricity, right? But then due to the whole centralized nature of the power supply, the power is not able to really, come out of the state to be supplied to Assam or other states, or even within Arunachal, right? Because of the terrain of the place, right, and the weather conditions. There's like high precipitation. It rains almost throughout the year, right? So the electricity supply cuts short. I think one thing good thing government of Arunachal has done is to kind of look into the power grid systems now, right? Which is a very recent news, just like a week back. They are looking into that. Which is so these are things we really are with the government. We are okay with doing